Hello guys, in our last video we have seen how to create headers and footers dynamically using Elementor Pro. Now in this video we'll see how to create blog, archive pages and single post pages. See, whenever you create a blog, there are two components that has to be a key focus for your development, and that is nothing but blog archive pages and single post pages. Now the question is, what is blog archive page and what is single post page? The screen right now which you are seeing is of my website, GViz Academy. In that we are currently working on this, but I think blog portion is completed here. So I think I can show it right now. See, we have several blogs in our website, but how do visitors understand what are the articles available in my website? We need to create a list of articles and display it somewhere. As you can see right now, we have designed this archive page. This is what is called as archive page, and we have designed this archive page in a form of grid format, and we just created a 3-column layout with several rows, and these rows will keep on increasing as long as we keep uploading the articles, right? This is known as archive page. If you take example of some other website, if you go to blog here, if you take an example of a different website, this website is yourikeakitchen.com. See, if you see here, they have created a different look of this archive page. On the left portion of the site has been designed in grid format, and on the right side they have made a recent article section where they are uploading recent articles. So they have organized it in a beautiful way, and here's a small banner, and here again all articles list where it from left to right, and the screen has been covered with articles. It is also in a grid format. And yeah, so I hope you understood what is this archive pages, right? And now once you click any of these articles, it will redirect you to a certain page where you can see and read articles. You will be able to see this complete heading, image, and then you will be able to read the complete article, complete content of the blog article, right? Similarly, if you go to GViz Academy and browse any of this topic and click on this link, and it will open a different page where you can read a complete article. And this article design is what we call as single post design. This is what we can design in Elementor, and this is how we can design in Elementor. It depends on your creativity, how you take it, and how beautifully you build a single post design, and how beautifully you create single post design, and also how beautifully you can create archive page. It all depends on your creativity. But in this tutorial, I'll tell you what are the tools available in Elementor Pro so that you can do this, right? And yeah, let's get started. Let's go back to our website, and I have created a page called as blog, and as soon as I created a page, it got added in our navigation menu. And if you see here, right now we don't have anything. The page is completely blank. Okay, now what we will do is we'll create an archive page over here, so that whenever any visitor comes to our website and goes to blog section, he will be able to see all the articles available in our website, right? And we will design it accordingly. We'll design it now, and once you click on that any article, then it will redirect to single post article, right? So let's get started. Let's go back to our dashboard, or else we are currently on a blog page, right? So we can click on edit with Elementor. First we'll create archive page, and then we will create single post page. Okay, there is one more thing that I need to tell you, that before recording I have already added few dummy blog posts. If you go to post section, I have added these blog articles already. Adding blog articles is very simple. You just go to your dashboard, and under your post you just need to click on add new, and just add title and text, images, right? So I hope you already know how to add posts in your WordPress article. You just need to add your title, and this is where complete body comes, and then here we upload feature article. We set up a feature image here, right, for each and every article. And then if you want to categorize it, you assign some category, random category. Now, and then click on publish. Here we have already published it, so I can click on update or whatever it is. I haven't made any changes, so I'll just leave it here as it is. So similarly, I have uploaded around I think 12 articles are there. Yeah, published 12 articles. So these are all the dummy articles. Just for the sake of this tutorial purpose, I have added these, and I have created 3 categories. One is cPanel, one is WooCommerce, and other is WordPress. And I have assigned 4 articles to WordPress, 4 articles for WooCommerce, and 4 articles for cPanel. And made this preparation before I record this video. So now I'll show you how to create archive page. Let's go to pages. Remember, I have already created a page called as blog, right? Now this is just a simple page, and now make sure you have selected Elementor full width here under page attributes. And now once it is done, let's go to Elementor editor. Now here, this is the article section. This is where we will be designing, right? So what we'll do is, first thing, we'll create a section. The section is here, and since the header is sticky and has some negative bottom margin, so the content goes up. So what we'll do is we'll add some top margin so that it appears in a visible area. Let's say 100. Sorry, yeah. All right, so now it came here so that we can see whatever the development we are doing. Well, once you have added a section, let's set a width of the complete section. Let's say 1000. All right, now go to this all elements button, click on this all elements button, and now search for posts, pro versions element called as posts, and we'll just drag it here, drop it. As soon as you drop, it will pull all the posts that are available in your website, right? This is done. Now, the first part under contents, the layout section, you will have this skin type. You need to select the skin type. What skin type you want? This is the classic design, the default design. If you like this design, you can keep it. What are the components that we are getting? This is a feature image, this is the title, this is the meta tag, I think, and comments, number of comments, and this is excerpt, and this is read more, but read more text or link, right? Clickable link. Now you can keep this classic also, you can style this also, but I feel that cards is more intuitive. Of course, it's a personal choice anyways, so you can play around with it. I'll just tell you what are the options available. Now, under columns, you can decide how many columns you want. 2-column layout, or you want 3-column layout, or else you want 4-column layout. You can also do like this. But it is a general practice to use 3-column layout just to make sure everything looks good and clean and neat. You can play around with these options available. And then posts per page. Blog is a page, right? How many posts do you want to display in a single page? Let's say we have 100 blog blog articles in our website, we will not be showing all 100 list right in a same one single page. It will take a lot more time to load all the articles. So what we'll do is we'll just display a little set of numbers, let's say 10 articles per page, or else 20 articles per page, or 12 articles per page. So for this tutorial, I already have only 12 articles in my website, so I'll show 12 articles. If you have 100 articles in your blog, in your website, then it depends on you how many articles you want to display. Just display 10 to 15 articles per page, and then thereafter after that you'll have a pagination. You can add a pagination for that. Now I'll show 12 articles. Then decide if you want to show image or not show image. You can also leave it like this. This also makes your blog something like this, but anyways we already have feature image set for all the blog articles, so it's fine if we show the image as well. We can customize it. And then decide how you want to style your images. Do you want to use a masonry, or so that it automatically adjusts itself, or else you want a strict layout like this. And then you can set up the display image size that you want to display. Let's keep it 300, or else you want to show good quality image, you can make it large. And from here you can change the image to the box ratio. This is the complete box of any particular article, and you can change the image ratio as well. Let's keep it like this. I think this is fine. Now, yes, we want to show title, and you can decide what HTML tag the title should have. If it should have h1, h2, or h3. Let's keep it h2. And then do you want to show excerpt? If you like to show excerpt, you can, but if you don't show it, still it looks good. You don't have to, right? And then these are the metadatas, in the sense like date and comments. Here we have date, here we have date and comments, right? If you want to show it right in the archive page, you can keep it, or else if you think it is not required, it's just additional detail, then just remove it. What are the available metadata? Author name, you can display date, you can display time, comments, and date modified. These are the metadata that you can display, but I don't think it is necessary. So if you have so many blog articles, then it makes sense to, if your client is just a business website, and if your client has just a business website and very less amount of blog articles are there, then I don't think these details are important. And then difference, what should be in between those metadata. You want, let's say if you have date and if you have time, then what should separate those two metadata? A dot, or it should be a symbol, or what it should be in between the two metadata. So you can just ignore this and remove this metadata. We don't want it now. If you want to show the read mode, or else you can disable it or enable it. Let's disable it and see. Yeah, you can disable it, but it is a good practice to keep it. so that customers in the sense visitors will understand that there is something that I need to learn. If I want to, then I can read more about some particular article. Open in a new window. Whenever a visitor clicks on this, do you want to open the article in this page itself, or you want to redirect it in a new tab? It is better to open it in a new tab, but it's again personal choice, and based on your business requirements you can decide it. And then, do you want to show the badges? These are the badges. If you want to show, you can show. I don't think it is required for now. We don't have many badges, so we will just remove. And avatar is also not required, I think, so let's disable it. Now there is a slight gap, right? So what we can do is able to see there is a gap on the top and bottom of the image, each and every image, right? What it is trying to do is it is trying to fix itself in a certain position based on our selection over here. We have disabled a masonry design style, right? So that's the reason it is trying to adjust. The image is very wide and it is in a rectangular shape, so it is trying to adjust itself to the current design, and that's the reason it is creating itself a small gap on the top and bottom. So if you want to keep it like this, you can keep, but if you don't want this image, if you don't want these gaps to be on and below image, what you can do is, best practice is decide the feature image size that you want to set for each article prior uploading the articles. These are the dummy articles, so I just randomly picked out some random images which should not be done. So anyways, if there is one way that you decide the image size before uploading and test it here, and second option is ask itself to adjust by enabling masonry. If you do it, it will adjust itself. Now I think this is much better, right? So, and then we'll change this title style as well. We can make it look somewhat different, and I think image archive page we are pretty much done. You can create as many sections you want. If you want, you can create 2 columns, and then similarly like this you can create like this. You can divide a page in a 2 section, and on the left hand side you can create the archive page in this format, and on the right side you can start displaying your articles in this format, right? And also, if you want to just keep it simple and you don't want to show any images, you can just simply make it like this as well. This also looks professional and clean, and also it looks somewhat creative and beautiful, appealing as well if you keep it masonry. And now here, if you go down here under queries, you can select the queries, in the sense, if you select the source of posts, if you want to display posts or pages, manual selection, or current query or related articles, what kind of articles that you want to show. We want to show posts, and let's say this is an archive page where I just want to show articles that are related to WooCommerce categories. So how will I do that? I'll just select the source post and I'll search for the term WooCommerce. Okay, first you need to select this term and then what term you want to search. You need to select the categories. Under categories, you need to select WooCommerce, right? Now, these articles, only articles that are connected with the category called as WooCommerce will be displayed on this page. Now, if you want to add more articles related to different categories, then you can select search for other categories as well. We have other category as cPanel, right? So let's search. Okay, category is called cPanel. It will add up here. And then I'll select WordPress. Categories WordPress. So it will add some more articles related to WordPress. Now, what does this mean is, under query we tell this complete system that what articles it needs to show. Only articles that are related to WooCommerce, cPanel and WordPress will be shown on this page. So this can be used for this feature can be very useful for you. If suppose you want to create separate archive pages for WooCommerce, then you can use this feature. If you want to create separate archive page for cPanel, if you want to create separate archive for WordPress, then under query you will have to select accordingly, right? And you can order by date, order by descending or ascending, right? Also ignore sticky post, or you can select this based on your requirements, visible only on front end. All right, now if you want to display pagination, yes, if you want to show pagination, you can select numbers format or previous or next, or else numbers and previous and next. See, if I select numbers plus previous and next, what will happen is, if let's say I'm just displaying 5 articles per page, then we will have a pagination something like this. We'll have pagination something like this: previous, next, and 1, 2, 3 page numbers. Because we only have 12 articles in our complete website, if I add 12 articles if I show 12 articles in single page, then we will not have any pagination. As soon as I add one more article in my backend dashboard, then automatically it will show the pagination. Right, let's click on update, and let us just style this read more and title, and then we can get started with our single post design as well. Go to cards, you can adjust the border width, and you can just play around with this style. And I think this style is pretty much beautiful, so I don't think we need to make any changes here, but you can anyways play around with this, right? All right, images, and then content. In content, we'll change the typography. We'll make it Roboto condensed, and we'll add some size. All right, you can update the color as well. And now we'll design this read more button. Read more button color also you can decide from here. And then you can select the font. And make it, let's say, pixels, and then transform to capitalize. Yeah, this is fine. And letter spacing, let it be, and spacing can be adjusted here. Text title spacing, yeah. Well, so I think this looks pretty much beautiful now, and let's click on update. You can similarly design for pagination as well. Now let's go and see how it looks now. All right, so this is what you have created, the archive page. So now whenever a visitor comes to your blog and clicks on the blog, he will be able to see all the articles that are uploaded on this website from here, right? And in case you have more articles, he will get an option for pagination to go to second page as well, right? So I hope you have understood it clearly. And now let's go and see what single page design looks like and how to get started with that. If you click on any of this post, any of these articles, if you open any of this article, let's see what happens. This is the design of single page article, single page post, and it's really bad, and it is not at all intuitive. Yes. So now let's design this blog article page as well. Let's close this, close all these windows, and now let's go back, exit to dashboard, and here you need to go to templates, and under templates you need to go to theme builder. Under theme builder you have this single post, right? Open this and now click on add post. Name your template anything that you want. Now, as soon as you open that, you will see that Elementor is already suggesting you several, single post templates. Out of all this, you can directly select and just insert it so that everything becomes instantaneously available for you. Or else, if you want to do it from scratch, you can still do it if you have if you know what you want to do. So first thing is, let's make a section. In this video we'll do it from scratch itself, and because of negative margin of the header, it went behind the header, so let's bring it down, adding some top margin. All right, it's now here visible. All right, now let's select this section and add some content width, let's say 1000 pixels. All right, now first thing that we need to show is title, right? If you see here under single, you have these many options. These are the options. This is the post title, post excerpt, featured image, post content, table of contents, author box, navigation, comments, and post information. These are the elements that we can make use of to create a single post template. So first thing that we need to show is post title, right? Just drag it here. Now, you don't like this design, then change it. Make it center and change the font's color to something that you like and matches with our website's color aesthetics as well. Okay, and let's add some weight, and transform, you can make it capitalize so it looks a bit more organized. And now once we have shown the title, these are all dynamically being generated. So once you apply this, it will be applied for all the single post. So go back to here and see what post excerpt you can show. You don't have to show post excerpt here, you need to show complete content, right? So before that, let's pull a post image. All right, it is taking too much space, I guess. So what we can do is select this section and decrease the width to, let's say, 700. All right, this is fine. And now let's add some top and bottom margin to this title as well, 20 or say 50. Well, and how about if we add some underline or something like that? Fine. Now we need to show the content, right? Again, go back here, and where is the content? Post content. Okay, pull it here. These are the post content, and what you want to do here is you can select this complete content and select left, or justify this. Let's keep it left aligned and make it, change the color and typography you can decide. All right, and then what we can do is select this column, go to styles, background color, let's make it complete white, and go to advanced and just add some padding, let's say 20 pixels or 25 pixels or say 35 pixels, right? And now see the content of this blog article. If you see here, there are some random dummy text, and here this dummy title, again dummy text, right? The fonts are different and all those things, but while you upload it from the backend, you need to you'll be able to upload it correctly. You'll have to upload it correctly from the backend. And these are the font size and everything you can easily manage from the backend while you update it. If you go to edit post for any particular post, if you go and while pasting the content here, you need to make sure you format your article correctly, and then you upload it. Once you upload once you upload it in a correct format, it will display in a correct format here as well, right? The aesthetic changes you can do, but formatting the content has to be done within this editor itself. All right, now go back here and see what else we can add. Okay, we can add pagination, right? Post navigation as well. So if a visitor wants to see next article or previous article, he will be able to see. And then what else can we add? Comments. Do you want custom visitors to add comments as well? Yeah, if yes, then you can add this comment section as well. And then I think we are pretty much done. You can play around with all the styling options available here, and your creativity, and you just try and show me what else you can think of in terms of design aspects. And these are the tools available. And now you go to publish, and here you need to select the template that you just now created, the design that you just now created, where it should be added to all singulars, or else you want to show it to certain pages or certain posts. And do you want it to be displayed only or applicable only for certain post, or else all the posts, right? So in case if within category, if you want to assign, so in this way you can create different single post designs for each and every categories as well. It is very rare scenario, but you should know that the feature is possible. Right now we want to show it to post, and we need to show it to all posts, right? And then now let's save and close. If you go back here, and now if you open any of these blog articles, you will see the design has been changed, right? So this content cannot be updated. We need to update it within the WordPress backend itself. If you go to edit post here, and if you think this doesn't match, you need to remove it, and then click on update, or else just make assign a different header tag, so that it gets updated. Now if you go to view post, it's much better right now. Okay, you can add comments as well, you can post comments, and if a visitor wants to go to next post, he can just click here and he will be redirected to new post, right? So what we learned today is we created a blog archive page here and we customized it, and we also learned how to create single post pages, single post designs as well. This design is just a demo design that I just wanted to share with you the features available. Now it is your turn to practice and show me your creativity, how creative you can go in terms of the design aspect is concerned, and what are the extra designs. What you can do is you can show me by adding some more properties, such as we didn't use table of content, we didn't use author box. You can show author details as well on the single post, and also you can show post information as well. Let's say if you can add this post information here to display author name, date, time, and comments, and you can style it as you want it. And just go ahead and show me how creative you can get, and share some designs with us, right? So till then, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you.